What's going on, y'all? It's Stoker Racing Repair, and it's the day after the races. Get my car unloaded. We're gonna get it all washed up, and then go over everything. We're hitting some pretty bad ruts there, so I'm gonna have to shake down everything, bolt check everything. But so far, what I can see is this bumper is pushed in pretty good because all the ruts. Come back here. This was all caved in from the ruts. And then I got a little bit of a quarter panel damage here, but that's nothing. It's easy. It's gonna get knocked out pretty quick. But let's get this car unloaded and let's get it washed. Y'all, so we got the car unloaded, and I'm gonna show you what I do before I can wash the car. So before we can wash the car, we have to get this air filter and distributor covered up so no water gets in the carburetor or in electronics. So I will do that now. All right, so we got that all covered up now, and then I will put the hood on to kind of clamp down the bag so it can't move anywhere. Just put this hood on real quick, and then it kind of locks down the bag so it can't move anywhere. And then lastly, I take out my seat cover and my steering wheel. My steering wheel doesn't matter if it gets wet, but my seat cover is a fabric, so I can't have that get wet. So let's start washing this car. So before I do anything, I'm gonna get this car jacked up, get these wheel covers off, and then we're gonna be taking these wheels off. Usually they're not as muddy like this, but in turns 1 and turns 3 is super muddy going in. They rutted up, so they got pretty dirty. So I'm gonna get the pressure washer out, I'll pressure wash them, and then I'm gonna grind the tires. But we'll start washing the car. Also, I got the wheels are all washed up now. All I gotta do on them is grind them. I got my feature tire is all washed as well. Now all I gotta do is go through the car. All I need is 2 3/4 inch wrenches and a 1/2 inch wrench for the drive shaft. And then after that, I can start washing the car. So we are under the car now, and I'm gonna show you everything that I check. So we got our drive shaft here. Make sure that it feels tight. The yoke still feels tight. It's good. I'll come back with some grease. I'll grease this U-joint so it's good still. But I always check the drive shaft bolts first, just so I don't forget, because this is very important. It's locked in high gear, so the rear end can't move, so it kind of locks it in place for me. So we'll just give it a good crank, if I can turn it the right way, actually. But make sure it's tight. That one's tight. And then come right here to this one. That one loosened up a little bit, but it is tight now. Come up great. So now we'll come up here, do the same thing. That one's tight. I got a little bit out of that one, but all in all, it's good. So now what I'll do is I'll go trailing arms, trailing arm, upper trailing arms. I don't know what you'd call them. But then I check shocks, everything, basically everything suspension-wise I check back here. But then I'll check for leaks, and there's no leaks, so we're good on that department. But I'm gonna get to work. Everything in the back was tight, so now we are gonna move up to the front of the suspension. Basically all I'm checking here is upper and lower control arms, shocks, and then make sure everything's tight side to side and like ball joints and stuff. So let's get to it. Yeah, also me and Randall, we're gonna be grinding some tires, aren't we? Show you how to do this. I just learned how to do it, so I'm not the best, but you guys can watch the time lapse of me grinding tires now. y'all. So I just finished with my first tire here. I won't show you all the tires. I'm not going to bore you guys that much, but I just kind of wanted to show you my process on grinding tires and then wrapping them up and stuff. So, yep. Well, just got all my tires done, and now we're going to start washing the car. I got it all wetted down right now, so I'm going to get some soap, and we're going to get to scrubbing this thing. All right, y'all, finished up the last water now. Got a couple spots to hit, and then we are done. Now all I gotta do is get the towels out. We'll dry this thing, put the wheels back on, and then put it in the garage. Probably all I do today after I put it in the garage. My only thing I really have to do to it is get all the dents out of it, and then that's pretty much it. I just finished everything that I basically do throughout the week now, just so I don't have to kind of do it last minute. But let's get to drying this thing. Also, we got it all dried off now, and we're gonna put the wheels on it and get this thing pulled in the garage, and so it's ready for our races again in 2 weeks. All right, y'all. Got it all back together. It's in the garage now, where it'll be for 2 weeks until we go back to Peoria Speedway. We have this weekend off of racing, so there won't be no video probably. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Comment anything you think I can do to like help with my driving. I'd appreciate it a lot. But I learned a lot this weekend. Thank you to all my sponsors. Thank you to everyone who came out and supported me. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.